While San Diego may not be threatened by a hurricane like the one that slammed the East Coast, we do have other concerns. Here to talk about some of those climate extremes is Brian Holland, Climate Director at the San Diego for International Council for Local Environmental Initiatives. Brian, thanks for joining us. Do you agree with the statement, this was in regards to Hurricane Sandy, that we have a new climate reality that we need to prepare for as a nation?
Absolutely, yeah. You're seeing it with Hurricane Sandy. We've seen it all year with regards to drought in the Midwest, extreme heat and power outages in the Mid-Atlantic, and now Hurricane Sandy. And the projections are that this is only going to get more intense.
How about here in San Diego? When we talk about climate change, rattle off a few things that are maybe not weather affected, but actually climate changes that we might be looking at.
Well, with climate change, what we expect to see is more extreme events, for one thing. So we're expecting more wildfire, potentially more drought in the region, longer and more frequent heat waves, and then sea level rise. And that's what a lot of our work has been focused on recently.
That's right. Your group developed a sea level rise strategy for San Diego. I looked at the document. It's quite lengthy and it's quite extensive. What sort of strategies could you highlight for us that you would like to see happen here as far as preparing for a rise in sea level?
Yeah, well, one thing is more research. We need a better understanding of what exactly we should expect. But we're looking at something between 1 foot and 1.5 feet of sea level rise by 2050 and as many as 5 feet by 2100. So we need to elevate our infrastructure. We need to do things like beach replenishment and wetlands restoration, and generally be thinking about the future.
I noticed in your report there were certain areas in San Diego that were more vulnerable than others. One, what are those areas, and why are certain areas you'd think the whole coast would be vulnerable?
Yeah, well, it's especially the low-lying areas. You know, there are places on the coast that have bluffs and they're situated a little bit higher. When you look around the bay at some of the low-lying areas, Lindbergh Field is situated almost at sea level. Paradise Creek and National City, Sweetwater Marsh. So we focus on some of these really low elevation areas, and you know, that's generally where the focus is placed first.
What's being done right now to prepare for this? Because this is going to take decades to do when we're talking sea level rises. So is there anything being done here in San Diego?
There is, yeah. So, you know, the infrastructure and development that we're undertaking today is going to be here for 40, 50, 60 years. And so we've got to be thinking about what does that future look like as we're building things now. Chula Vista, for example, is redeveloping their bayfront, building offices, homes, hotels, and they've built in some projections for sea level rise into their ordinances, how high they're going to be building everything. So they built in an extra 1.5 feet to anticipate what they might see in 2050.
And people who don't live on the coast should care about this because talk a little bit about the infrastructure you're talking about that's in danger when we're talking about maybe freeways or power sources. What sort of infrastructures are at risk with a rise in the sea?
Yeah, there's infrastructure that serves the whole region, so not just people's homes, but you look at wastewater infrastructure, for example. The pump stations are very low-lying, and if those go down, you start getting backups in wastewater and effects on water quality. Look at transportation. Some of our major transportation arteries are in vulnerable areas, and then at the airport as well. That affects the whole region. And it's not just the infrastructure. The implications of this are that it affects the regional economy. And it affects regional quality of life as a whole.
Certainly tourism and the Navy here, some of our main, obviously our main economic contributors here. What can folks, if anything, can we do about, the ocean's going to rise. Can we do anything about it at home?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of building community awareness and getting involved in local policymaking. So when we're doing plans for regional transportation over the next 40 years to make sure that climate impacts are part of that. When we're looking at water planning, that kind of thing.
Do you think city officials are willing to spend money right now on climate change when there's no disaster pending?
Right, yeah, it's hard, especially because local governments are so resource strapped right now. There are a lot of things that can be done. We call them no regrets. If it doesn't end up that we're seeing a lot of impacts as much as we thought we were, these are things we want to do anyway, and they're low cost, so things like building more public access on the coast or preserving green space.
There's certainly some more infrastructure things. We are unfortunately out of time. Brian Holland of ICLEI, thanks so much for talking with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.